Hey tribe, Cora here, woman surviving breast cancer. I'm coming to you from Long Pond, which is one of my favorite places, and it's right behind my house. And I'm doing one of my new favorite things, which is biking. So I'm getting hopefully in shape for two charity races that I'm going to do, which is one on September 8th for Betsy Wright Ride for Life, and then one on September 30th for the Dempsey Challenge. So I really need to get my arse in gear because those are 20 and 25 miles, which seems like a very long ride, but I think I can do it. If my arse isn't too flippin' sore from these damn seats. I don't know who designed seats like this because they are not comfortable on your arse. But anyway, I wanted to give you a quick, hopefully, update on what's been going on for the last week or so anyway. Two big things. The first thing is I finally got my tattoos finished. I had my last session on Wednesday with my tattoo artist, whom I love dearly, and it was a really emotional day for me. I can't really describe the feeling when I got to look at the finished product. I actually had a hard time looking at it because it was so beautiful. I cried quite a bit. She cried, so it was a big cry session. But it's beautiful and I love it, and I can't wait to, when it's all healed, to have pictures taken, and of course, you know, I'll be flashing it on social media. I've been flashing it around to my select friends, obviously not out in public too much. Although that might happen, you know, going down the street, I could probably flash it, no problem. But so my friends got to see it, and even my poor neighbor was subjected to it, but he didn't seem to mind, so I think he's okay with it. I don't think he's too traumatized. So that was wonderful. That happened Wednesday. I'm still a wee bit sore from it, but it's all worth it. It's so worth it. And then the other thing that happened was yesterday, I, along with my co-captains, Brooke, Sue, and Steve, for Team Pink Stanley, we did 5K, a 1K walk, 5K walk, and then I think Steve did 50 miles on a bike, so way to go, Steve. But the reason I'm doing this is in particular for two women who I am in awe of yesterday. Everybody, obviously, I was in awe of. It was amazing to see so many people come out and raise money for cancer research, which is wonderful because it stays in our area. Champion the Cure Challenge, the money goes to cancer research in this area. And so we are very lucky to have that, and we're very lucky to have Jackson Lab, who does a lot of the research. So, but I got to meet a woman yesterday who I touched base with and actually got to meet on social media first, but I actually got to meet her in person, and I could not hug her hard enough. Karen, this is for you. She actually asked me to do another one of these because she enjoyed seeing the other ones I've done. So, but Karen is in the middle of treatment, and she is, I think, on her last chemo is coming up next week. So we need to all keep her in our thoughts and our prayers. She's one badass warrior chick. She was not feeling good because I've been through chemo and I know how shitty it can make you feel. It was pouring raining, and she was there with a big smile on her face, walking, not feeling good. Her feet were on fire from the peripheral neuropathy that you get from chemo. But she did it. She was there, she did it. She smiled the whole way through, she high-fived, she hugged. And so this morning when I woke up and I thought, oh, I don't want to go on a bike ride, I thought of Karen. And I thought, get your feckin' arse on that bike, girl. Because if she can walk with her feet on fire in a pouring rainstorm, and by the way, I'm from Ireland, and that rain was really bad yesterday. I'm used to rain, that was bad rain. But, so I got on my bike because of you, Karen, because you inspire women, and everybody who was there, you inspired them to get out and do more, and to look at the fact that there is always somebody who is having a harder time or a more difficult time, and that we need to look at that, and not to diminish our own problems, but to realize that we do have the strength inside to do things. We do have that strength. We are the strongest people that we know. And she displayed that yesterday. She was badass warrior chick. And then the other person is Trudy. So Trudy walked with me on the fashion show last year. And Trudy is a wonderful woman, very kind, very loving. She was diagnosed with breast cancer, I think around the same time I was. So she's a little out from her breast cancer, 2015 I believe it was, it may have been 2016. But since then, she has had, in the space of I believe 6 to 8 months, 2 knee replacements. Now, I'm a physical therapist assistant, so I know what it's like to recover and to rehab from something like that. So she did her first 5K after having breast cancer and 2 knee replacements. And I walked with her because I was so in awe of her determination to get this done. She was in pain. It's not comfortable, especially when it's raining. People with knee replacements are like weather predictors, you know, aches. But she did it, and we did it together, and I was very honored and very proud to walk across that finish line with her. So yesterday was a really emotional day. It's an amazing challenge. It's an amazing feeling you get when you see all these people coming out to raise awareness, to raise money, and to support each other. So Jenny, you are an amazing organizer, and I just want to say thank you for what you did, and for all the people at Champion the Cure and the Lafayette Center. Thank you for everything you do. So I guess that's the big update. Those 2 things are what's been happening in the last week or so. I am, like I say, training to do a couple of other runs and bike rides. So having said that, I probably should get my arse back on this thing, as sore as it is. Ooh, I don't know if you could hear it, but that was the loon. I feel like David Attenborough. The loon is out there. I think he's singing to me. Or maybe she is, I don't know. It's probably a she. Anyway, I'll stop waffling on, and I hope wherever you are out enjoying nature and doing something good for yourself. And thanks a million for everything. Thanks for listening to this. I love you guys, and slán. Bye.